Happy morning. So today we are going to see about screw gauge. So what is a screw gauge? A screw gauge, it is a tool that helps us measure very small things like the thickness of a wire, the thickness of a coin, or the width of a small sheet of a metal. So it can measures very tiny sizes like 0.01 millimeter. That is, it is smaller than what a normal scale can measure. Clear? So why do we use a screw gauge? Sometimes the object is too small or too thin for a ruler to measure. Okay. For example, a normal scale cannot tell you the thickness of a thin wire, but a screw gauge can measure it very accurately. Clear? So when we need to measure very small things, we use the screw gauge. Hope you understand. Now we'll look into the parts of a screw gauge. Okay. So it consists of a frame. So the frame means the body of the tool, it holds all the parts. Okay. Next is anvil, a fixed surface to hold the object. Then it has spindle, a moving part that presses that object. Then it has a main scale, that is you have markings in millimeter. You have umbel, a rotating part with smaller marking. Okay. You have ratchet. It has a knob that turns the spindle gently. Okay. Next you have a lock. It fixes the spindle in place during readings. Clear? Hope you understand. Now, how does a screw gauge work? It works like a screw. Okay. When you turn it, it moves forward little by little, like how a bolt goes into a nut. Clear? So we'll see the steps. Place the thin object, for example a wire, between the anvil and the spindle. Okay. Turn the ratchet slowly to close the spindle until it just touches the object. Okay. Now you read the value on the main scale. Then read the value on the thimble scale, that is the rotating part. Clear? Add both readings to get the final answer. It may look a bit tricky, but it gives very accurate measurements. Clear? So you can measure thin wire or small coin or metal sheet. Okay. If it's a thin wire, you will measure its thickness. Small coin means its width. Metal sheet, its thickness. So this all you will measure through what? Screw gauge. So screw gauge, what mainly you have to understand is it can measure tiny things like 0.01 millimeter and more accurate than a ruler or vernier caliper. It is used in laboratories, factories and workshop, and it's very useful for measuring round and small object. Okay. See how is it different from a ruler? Its feature is accuracy. Okay. And its size it can measure, and usage is very easy actually. Okay. Hope you understand. Thank you.